I say something really is pricking me to say this and to bring this information, right? Because it seems as if, like, as Sierra Leoneans, very quick to forget. And this is a reminder of how you sat back and watch something that is so dangerous, right, to one's health, that will make them suffer before even they die. They're allowed to come into the country. And security, lawlessness, all these things we're talking about, this is going to remind you of how you sat back and let lawlessness, security issue about the safety of the people, the citizens, their health, how that was jeopardized. Everyone sat back and said nothing. So I'm going to remind you of that day. This is on July 2016. Okay? July 2016. So that was 2 years before the general election in 2018. So what happened in 2016? Now, this, you can go back and search and Google it. When I looked at the Cocorico newspaper online, what was the headline? Scramble at dump site for contaminated chicken. Why are some of our people so thoughtless and reckless with their lives and public safety? Pay attention to that headline. It says, why are some of our people so thoughtless and reckless with their lives and public safety? That was the headline. That's the edition, July 22nd of 2016 at the Cocorico. Now, imagine that. Okay, so imagine that. That was that time. And the publisher and chief executive officer was Cabs Kanu. Right? Now you can work that out. On that newspaper, loads of dishes of food with a rotten, contaminated chicken. And that chicken was from Brazil. But what's interesting about this caption, right, on the news headline, is that the Ministry of Health was exempted. The Minister of Health and Sanitation, the mayor, was exempted. No, that wasn't blamed. They blamed the ordinary people who maybe at that time was starving, don't have much to eat. And when you go online, you can look at these images. I'm going to show you from here. Look at your countrymen, Sierra Leoneans. Look at them. That was 2016. What were they doing at the dump in Bome? That was the question. What are they doing there? If everything was so nice, everything was peaceful, everybody had enough to eat, why are you watching? Why did you watch? See your brothers and sisters going there to eat from a contaminated chicken from Brazil that the Brazilians will not have. That was 2016. Take a listen, take a look at these images and ask yourself, where was I? What did I do? So, the reporter for this was Idris Conte. That was a reporter. And listen to the language, because like I said, the Ministry of Health was exempted, the mayor was exempted, and the government was exempted. Now, what they were doing, they were blaming ordinary people. Blaming ordinary people. And this time, they say they're fighting for ordinary people, but they're blocking investment to come to the country, not contaminated chicken, but investment to come to the country to make your life better. Just because you forgot about 2016, you're listening. They say they're fighting for you. So you think about it. You the salon man and woman, una with the inside salon. Una think about this. Now waiting and see about una. Now this Kokoioko 2016 of July 22nd. It says, this is a story we are publishing reluctantly. As a debranding newspaper, we do not often publish stories that cast our people in bad light. Our people, not the government. However, the recklessness. Imagine that. This is not true now. They say una stubborn and una reckless. And una not get thinking, una not think for ourselves. This is not what they say, but una. Of our people, the thoughtfulness of our people to their own health and public safety compel us to publish this story. Whenever there is an outbreak of deadly disease in Sierra Leone, people blame only the government. Imagine. They fail to consider the roles played by some members of the public in facilitating the outbreak. Whoa! They fail to consider the roles played by some members of the public in facilitating the outbreak. They're talking about an outbreak in Sierra Leone. Just because the man who was your president 2016 under his watch, them bring rotten chicken them na salon. Who da them bring and come? Who da them bring and come? Wanna check? Now you see SLPP member, the who da them bring and come from Brazil. Them export them. Till it come na the key. Them pull and come out. Money you spend rotten chicken for una, and then say una reckless. Not to the way we can come. No. Not to the government in power at that time. We allow that for happen. No. They not blame them. They say una the people una reckless. Una not they think. This was it. Go back. Una go na Google. It's good for Sankofa. Una go na Google. Una go read. So this is the blame on una, right? This is what it's saying. People scramble over rotten chickens at Bome dumping site. Then go dump on a Bome. Then bring and come from. Let me bring and come for can dump on a Bome, or then bring for can sell to una. We ultimately una me alright, peace me day. 2016. Rotten chicken. Then all of una, the lawyer them, the judge them, the solicitor them, all man see them, no say nothing. They watch them people and they scramble. When I watch the picture, look at for rotten chicken. 2016. And these are the same people facilitating outbreak in the country. The same people that would sit down, they lock them out. The same people that would write this story. are the same people. They tell una say, this man we see don't say one bring dombolo pa una, we don't rule una. He left rotten chicken. This is not just one example. He left rotten chicken for fly, kind of in country, for can't feeding people. He take pride in that. And they see them people, they go. Because what you do? Then they go for go get chicken. They're angry. 2016. Where were you, Sierra Leoneans? Una don't forget. I make I just come for carry mind una. So now go back and go look. The way when they blame una. Then blame una. See now una fault. Not only the government too. Then say una go look the paper. All the newspaper in a salon. Then blame una. And say now una fault. And then same people here they tell una say block. Now the same people then block investment with for Canada country. Where they block investment through fear. Because what you do, according to newspaper, they what? Facilitate another outbreak. Una think before una act. Una always go back and sanko fanga, go fetch before una act. Team might be triangling right now, but boy oh boy, rotten chicken, we will destroy our health and the health of others. When I think about that, that was like, what you call it, a health war. Yes. That was an health, what you call it, a cold war. Cold war. On una. And then when una take the bait, then blame una. Is it not what they're good for? Then tease una take the bait, and then blame una. Is it not what they're good for? They're fighting for the people of Salon, but then go block investment for camp. Then they threaten other people that we want camp, like we want to invest. No, we didn't do. So una think before una act. Na country day. We all will go. It will day. But what you do for make your country grow just a little bit. So when you go turn back and look, you say, yes, this growth will happen so. Myself to a small water there. Think about it and make sure you share. And thank you very much. My name is Clarence, aka Freestyle from Feferity Radio in London.